Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for clicking on another video. This one's super short, but I also want to help you elevate your game to another level. We're going to show you essentially two dioramas that I have here, and I'll talk about them later and everything, but I want to show you how to make a super easy effect with some cotton and with some of these tea candle flashlights, all right? So let me go ahead and show you something I've already made with them, and then I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make them too, all right? So don't forget to like and subscribe. Dude, we're so close to 1K. Holy crap, thank you guys for the outstanding support. Let's show you this stuff. All right, so here are two dioramas that I've actually made myself. This is an entry that I did for a battle damage theme that I didn't exactly place at, but I think I did pretty good at it. But for the most part, this is one of my first dioramas that I've actually ever made. So what I want to show you is when you get the flashing tea candle lights that essentially kind of flicker, you want to look for flickering ones, right? They're super cheap. You can get like 5 or 10 of these for like $5 or $6, right? So what happens when you take some regular cotton and you unravel it and paint it black? Well, if you kind of do it right, you yourself can make a quick, easy, super non-expensive explosion cloud. So see how much better the diorama looks just by having that there? Check it. I mean, just look at that, dude. You can't tell me that that doesn't kind of add a little bit of surrealism to this overall diorama. Super, super cheap, super inexpensive. All right, and see here it is over here in the city battle damage. You see how much it really makes everything just kind of come to life, just having that there? So let's go ahead and show you guys how you're gonna wanna do this yourself, okay? All right, so I've got some of my glue. I usually use some Mod Podge because I just always have a crap ton. So you're gonna wanna get the cotton that kind of comes in a ball, and essentially what you're gonna wanna do, right, is just kind of unravel that, ignore the speaker in the background, and just kind of, you know, place it over. Actually, it can come over, yeah, there you go. All right, you're gonna wanna just kind of place that there, overlap it, okay, and then get yourself some more cotton. And this is a super, super easy way to kind of make any of your Gundams pop. And you know, that's just what we're about here on the channel. We want you guys to feel better about your builds and just feel more practical and stuff and get more ideas. So this one opened up a little bit weird, but we're gonna take it. So what we can do is kind of fold this over like so, right? To be like that, to be an almost tunnel like deal. Okay, so now this is where everything else is gonna kind of come in handy. All right, you're gonna wanna get yourself like a napkin or something. I just so happened to have went to the store earlier today and got some toilet paper. All right, done got a little bit too much glue there, but that's perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do is kind of glue this side, right? You want this to be sealed around your edge, right? So there we go. We're just sealing that up. Perfect, perfect. All right, and you're gonna let it just chill. And I want to go ahead and press a fence that the final steps of this can actually be done by anybody, okay? You don't necessarily need an airbrush station like what I am gonna use, so I want to go ahead and give you some tips now. If you've got some black spray paint or something like that, I'd suggest getting like a mesh kind of filter or something of the sorts, and try to spray paint from a distance, because you don't want to fully like spray paint everything black, because I mean it's gonna kind of defeat the purpose of it kind of looking like an explosion. With an explosion between the clouds, and you can actually put a little bit of orange into this, and truth be told, you can do whatever you really want, honestly, but I'm just saying the best way to kind of make it pop out. So we have this one that is all black. We're gonna try to do a little bit of orange on the third one that we're gonna do, because I have one more candle. But for this one, what we're doing is just pretty much keeping it stupid simple. And then you're just gonna wanna pat down on the essential cotton. So it looks like we may need just one more. Let me go ahead and unravel and stack it in. So I went ahead and unraveled some and just kind of made it like super, super flat so we could give ourselves kind of like a roof. So I'm just gonna dab some of that glue around the edge, because you're gonna want it to definitely lay over the top without pushing down too much. So I'm gonna place that there, And we're gonna overlap this here. There you go, perfect. So again, this is just one way you could do it. Now essentially we're gonna let that chill and do its own thing, just kind of dry, because you want it to hold its mold, so that way you can perfectly be able to pull the LED kind of thing. I'm sorry, I don't exactly know what to refer to this, so I'm just gonna say the light. So that way you can be able to pull the light. I definitely did it a lot cleaner back in the day, and I can definitely feel some hard spots on this cotton from the glue that I used back then. So let's go ahead and try to do V2, all right? So same process, you're just gonna get your cotton again. That way you guys can see everything I'm doing step by step. If I can find, I'm not good. I got lucky at that first one, bro. All right, so this one's unraveling super weird, but that's perfectly fine. All right, now for this second one, I'm wrapping from the top, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to wrap like all the way around the light, okay? The other one was just a different kind of method. This kind of signifies, or it kind of gives it like a vortex kind of look too, because I mean, it's like a little bit of a spiral. And then because we have that excess from earlier, what we can go ahead and do is put some glue on this, all right? And I was super generous with the glue on the sides, so I'm very sure it's gonna stay put like I want it to, so that's awesome. Man, I got some glue on me. I'm super messy with this stuff. Man, I'm a good builder, I'm dedicated, just horribly messy. All right, cool. So there we go. We have our secondary cloud. We're gonna go ahead and let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you guys the painting process. This is gonna be a bit of a newer method, all right? I'm not even really gonna use a lot of the paint that's in that jar. I'm just gonna kind of get this and dab over. How's this? Yeah, okay. No, I'm probably gonna have to. Nah, we're gonna go ahead and just spray paint next time. But the idea was to add some orange blots. Also, this probably isn't a light enough orange, but the idea was to add some orange yellowish kind of areas to this, so that way as I spray paint, the orange kind of peels through some of the black or some of the smoke, and then just kind of, you know, it looks a little bit better. So let me go ahead and move my setup, and we're gonna go ahead and paint everything. Two final products, and there is V1. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of showcase a little bit. So this one kind of gave me a little bit of trouble trying to get the essential tea candle out. So it didn't exactly hold that awesome form, but it did kind of give me a little bit of leverage to find an endpoint. So what you're going to want to do is just pull out your light, essentially try to put that in there as flat bottom as you can, right? This one, however, it came out perfect. It's like literally the perfect cover. So we're going to go ahead and turn this one on too, and we're just going to cap this. And there you go. You've got yourself 2 really badass explosion pieces, right? I definitely went a lot darker on the black this time to kind of signify more actual explosion, and I think I did a good job. It looks almost like a molten lava rock kind of deal, but they look really cool, and I'm damn proud of them. And this whole process is literally only taking me but like 5 minutes. So let me put them on the dioramas real quick. All right. Here we go with the city explosion. Makes it look pretty fire, pretty dope. And then over here in the rock mountain, here is our other version. If I wanted to, I could still put like V1 back here chilling, you know, because I generally don't mind, but that's like a lot of explosions. And at that point, I may have just lost my mobility. No, I did not. So cool. I have a little bit of a secondary explosion effect back there. It looks kind of cool, but it looks a little cluttered. I'm not gonna lie, especially a little cheesy with this little white bit of cotton sticking out, you know, because that defeats the point. You want to see like explosion. So probably not gonna be using V1 anytime soon, but I mean, it looks good. I was able to kind of cover it there. So yeah, kind of adds for good detail to any diorama or just any build that somebody's doing. This is my first ever foam diorama that I ever did, so I appreciate you guys. Don't be too rough, too hard. This again was my Battle Damage RX-78 Cityscape. I went ahead and did some tanks, and it was awesome because that's one of the fun parts about Gunpla is I bought these straight gray, and I went ahead and painted them. So the bottom of the tank is actually how everything was. I just did a lot of weathering and stuff. I did this sick little mini missile here kind of going into the side, and it's just overall really awesome. My favorite part about this is probably gonna be the split in half tank that I did. I am trying to get better at the whole molten effect, but I thought it was pretty cool. You know, the Gundam just kind of drops its beam saber, and it's just such a powerful thing. You know, it just melts it. Just a bit more of a look. Here's kind of how the back of it looks. I did go ahead and put some sand and some rocks and some stuff over here a long time ago, just so that way I could kind of add for more realism, and I think I did pretty well. I mean, I could have probably cleaned the back up a little bit better, but for what it is, I'm really proud of it. Also, another thing I was super proud of was probably just kind of putting this little missile here into the shield, and then just kind of allowing for it to better look at the RX-78 diorama that I did. I definitely think it looks really badass with the explosion effect. I could get greedy. I could add a secondary one, so we'll go ahead and set the camera there. Go ahead and turn it on. Man, these things suck sometimes. Cool. You can go ahead and move this one a little bit more towards the back and center that there. And there you go. Got 2 of them. I think that looks really dope. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Definitely, if you want to see me do more dioramas in the future, let me know. I do have a sick 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡 diorama in store. But yeah, for the most part, this is just some of the other works that I've done. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always,